you know that there are some foods you give your dog that can end their life? Thousands of dogs are rushed to emergency vets every single year, and tragically, many of them don't make it back home. And the heartbreaking part? Most of those cases are caused by their owners accidentally feeding them something they had absolutely no idea was a silent poison to them. They are not trash or chemical cleaners. They are normal, delicious, human, everyday food. The kind sitting in your kitchen right now. These are 15 of the most common foods that can seriously harm or outright end your furry best friend. Let's go! Number 1 on our list is chocolate, the one most people have at least heard of but still underestimate. Chocolate contains 2 toxic compounds for dogs, theobromine and caffeine. Dogs metabolize these substances far more slowly than humans, meaning even a small amount can build up to dangerous levels in their system very quickly. Dark chocolate and baking chocolate are the most dangerous, but even milk chocolate in large enough quantities can cause vomiting, seizures, internal bleeding, and cardiac arrest. Keep it completely away from your dog. No exceptions. At number 2, onions and garlic. This one surprises almost everyone. Onions, garlic, leeks, and chives, whether raw, cooked, or powdered, are all highly toxic to dogs. They contain compounds that destroy their red blood cells, leading to a dangerous condition called hemolytic anemia, a condition where your dog's red blood cells are being destroyed faster than the body can replace them. The scary part? Symptoms don't always show up immediately. Your dog might seem perfectly fine for days, before suddenly collapsing from weakness, breathlessness, and organ failure. And garlic powder? It's actually 5 times more concentrated and toxic than fresh garlic. So that leftover food seasoned with garlic, you slip them under the table? That could be a serious problem. Number 3, grapes and raisins. Here's one that has puzzled scientists for years, because even to this day, they're not entirely sure exactly what compound in grapes and raisins causes the reaction. But what they do know is that even tiny amounts can trigger sudden, severe kidney failure in dogs. We're not talking about a whole bunch of grapes. We're talking about just a few. Some dogs have died from eating less than a handful of raisins. If your dog eats even 1 or 2 grapes, call your vet immediately. Don't wait to see if symptoms develop. Time is critical.
I don't know if he's gonna make it. We're stuck in traffic. Tell me what I can do right now.
Number 4, avocado. Avocado contains a toxin called persin, which is found in the fruit, the pit, the leaves, and even the skin. For dogs, it can cause fluid buildup in the chest and lungs, making it extremely difficult to breathe, and in serious cases, leading to death. And if your dog swallows the pit, that's a whole separate emergency. It's large enough to cause a deadly intestinal blockage. So keep the guacamole to yourself. Number 5, coffee and caffeine. Caffeine in any form, coffee, tea, energy drinks, or caffeine pills, is seriously dangerous for dogs. It overstimulates their nervous system, causing rapid heart rate, tremors, seizures, and in high doses, fatal heart complications. Unlike humans, dogs have zero tolerance for caffeine. Even licking a spilled cup of coffee off the floor can be enough to cause symptoms in a small dog. Number 6, macadamia nuts. Just a small number of macadamia nuts can cause your dog to experience weakness in the hind legs, vomiting, high fever, tremors, and severe lethargy. While fatalities are less common, the suffering it causes is intense, and when combined with chocolate, it becomes potentially life-threatening very quickly. Number 7, xylitol. This one is probably the most dangerous on this entire list and the least talked about. Xylitol is an artificial sweetener found in sugar-free gum, certain peanut butters, toothpaste, baked goods, and even some vitamins. For humans, it's completely harmless. For dogs, it triggers a massive insulin release that causes blood sugar to drop to life-threatening levels within 30 minutes. It can also cause sudden liver failure. And the worst part? Many dog owners give their dogs peanut butter as a treat without ever checking the label. Always check. Every single time. Number 8, milk and dairy products. Here's the shocker most people don't see coming. Most dogs are actually lactose intolerant, Their bodies don't produce enough of the enzyme needed to break down lactose properly. So that bowl of milk, or that chunk of cheese you gave them, it can lead to severe diarrhea, vomiting, digestive pain, and long-term gut issues. A little bit occasionally might seem harmless, but repeated exposure causes real damage over time. Number 9. Fruit pits and apple seeds. The flesh of many fruits is fine for dogs, but the pits and seeds are another story entirely. Apple seeds, cherry pits, peach pits, and plum pits all contain cyanide compounds. If chewed and ingested in sufficient quantities, they can cause cyanide poisoning leading to difficulty breathing, bright red gums, shock, and always remove pits and seeds before letting your dog near any fruit. Number 10. Salt and salty snacks. Excessive salt causes a condition in dogs called sodium ion poisoning. Symptoms include extreme thirst, frequent urination, vomiting, diarrhea, tremors, seizures, and in severe cases, so those chips, pretzels, or salted popcorn you're snacking on while watching TV, don't share them, not even a few pieces. Number 11. Raw yeast dough. If a dog eats raw bread dough, the yeast continues to rise inside their warm stomach, causing the abdomen to bloat painfully and dangerously. On top of that, the fermentation process produces alcohol, which gets absorbed into the bloodstream and can cause alcohol poisoning. It sounds almost unbelievable, but it's a genuine, life-threatening emergency. Number 12. Cooked bones. Most people think giving dogs bones is natural and safe. And while raw bones can be okay in controlled settings, cooked bones are genuinely dangerous. Cooking makes bones brittle. They splinter easily into sharp fragments that can puncture your dog's mouth, throat, stomach, or intestines, causing internal bleeding that can be fatal if not caught in time. Number 13. Corn on the cob. While corn itself isn't toxic to dogs, the cob is a serious choking and blockage hazard. It doesn't break down in the digestive system, and it's the perfect size and shape to get completely lodged in the intestines. Many dogs have needed emergency surgery, and some have lost their lives because of a corn cob. Number 14. Alcohol. This one should be obvious, but it still happens more than you'd think, sometimes accidentally. Alcohol in any form, including foods cooked with wine or beer, is extremely toxic to dogs. It causes vomiting, disorientation, breathing difficulties, dangerously low blood sugar, coma, and death. And because dogs are so much smaller than humans, the threshold for a fatal dose is shockingly low. Number 15. Certain mushrooms. While many common mushrooms are harmless, certain wild mushroom varieties, particularly Amanita species, are deadly to dogs even in very small amounts. They cause severe liver and kidney damage, and symptoms can take hours to appear, by which time serious damage has already been done. If you're not 100% sure what type of mushroom it is, keep it away from your dog entirely. It's simply not worth the risk. And there you have it, 15 common, everyday foods that could seriously hurt or even unlife your dog. Look, none of us ever want to think that something we did out of love, sharing our food, giving our dog a little treat, could actually harm them. But now you know. And knowing this makes you a better, more informed, more protective dog owner. Please screenshot this, save it, and share it with every dog owner in your life. You genuinely never know whose dog's life this information might save today. If this video helped you, smash that like button and drop a comment below telling me which food shocked you the most. I have a feeling number 8 surprised you the most, right? Subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss what's coming next. And trust me, we've got some incredible content lined up that every pet lover needs to see. Until next time, stay informed, stay loving, and go give that dog of yours an extra hug tonight. They deserve it.